What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I wanted to quickly talk about AMC with you guys because AMC did something really good today. It's still not over. We could still see some really positive movements. We could still see something negative as well. And I'm not going to say that everything is great, but it did go pretty well today. I think that seeing how last week went, a lot of people were hopeful that we would see a good week or a good day at least. And a bunch of people obviously got their dreams came true. But then they were also thinking that it was going to be a day of everything decreasing, and it looks like AMC and right now MVIS is really the only ones that I see on this list. Yeah, you can go down the list and you probably see some more, but you really don't see a lot of green on this list, on my watch list. So we'll get into that in just a second. Make sure to hit that like button, also hit that subscribe button for more videos like this one, and make sure that you get your free stocks with Webull down below. Don't forget to check out my MP Shorts channel. Link is in the description. If you want to check that out, that's short form videos, create 30, 60-second videos on stocks, on financial education, all different types of things. And if you want to join the Discord group, the link is in the description with 2 other levels to the Patreon group if you wanted to check that out. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out AMC a little bit. A bunch of people brought up the fact that we have the 500 million share dilution, and what are my thoughts on that? My thoughts on it is that, one, it's going to happen. Whether we vote no or we vote yes, whatever happens, it's going to happen. Because if they want to introduce these shares, they're going to introduce these shares. They hold all the power. We can say that we hold all the power, but we don't. So they are, if they want to increase this, if they want to increase their amount of shares to 1 billion or so, then yeah, they're going to go ahead and do it. Now, 2, we need to think of positives that we can take out of adding 500 million shares onto it. Are they going to add it all at once? No. They're probably going to add 1 million here, 3 million there, 5 million there. Yes, it will decrease the stock price, but you will be able to buy in at these lower lows, and also it will benefit the company. This is what ultimately matters. 1 is making money, and 2 is benefiting the company. And if they can take some of this money and do something really, really well with the company, really, really good with the company, then it benefits us, especially people that are holding long term. If you're looking for a long push, so yeah, I believe that it could be a good thing. It could also be a bad thing if they offer it all at once. Then it takes a lot of effort on our part in order to get it back up there. But yeah, that's my opinion there. I think it's going to happen, but we just need to figure out what's going to be the positives to take out of this, in my opinion. So yeah, now let's go ahead and get into what's going on in the stock market and the price. So we can see that we did have a pretty good day from where it started. The pre-market really rose, jumped up to that $10 mark. Once it hit over $10, people were really happy that it hit over $10. I was excited. And then when it got into the open, it did decrease, which we saw a lot of things decrease right from the start. But then it started to slowly make that move up until it hit about this point right here. It hit about 1040 and then just started to skyrocket. Really just started to increase up to $11.25 to where it did fall back down, all the way back down to $10.70 or so. To where it did look like it was showing some buying strength. It wasn't just any manipulation or people selling off, because this might have been a sell-off just for the fact that people wanted it to get back up to $11, take their profits, and then sell off or whatever, hoping that it would go back down to $9. And I was seeing this thinking the same thing, like, look, can I take advantage of this situation, or should I wait until it gets to 14 or 15, take advantage of my situation? I don't really know yet. I have to see what the price is actually doing, and if I could take advantage of any type of movement or predictability in that movement, then I could do so. But everybody knows that my profit target is $20, and that's where I'm looking to hold on to, get to that mark, sell off, and then wait for it to come back so I can buy back in with all of the strength of my buying power. So not just worried about having 1,500 shares, having 3,000 shares. That's what I'm looking to do, is increase that share count once it does decrease again. But we're not there yet, so we don't really need to talk about that. But we can see that it did decrease down to 1040, and then recently you're seeing it increase to where we did see a pretty good spike in the price, and now we're seeing it kind of come back to the 15 moving average. Understandable exactly where it's moving. I'm really excited about today. It was up to, I believe, 20% at one point. Yeah, all the way above 20% at one point, and I was really excited about that. because we don't typically see those 20% days, and we're still not seeing a 20% day. It's going to hover around 14 or 15, maybe even decrease to about 10. You don't really know, because this looks like it's starting to take a little bit of a dive right now down to the 200 EMA, and who knows, by the time you see this, it's probably going to be, well into the after hours market. So we'll see how this does end up playing out, how it does end up closing. We got about 6 minutes right now, but AMC looked really good today, really solid. I'm really happy with the movement, and hoping that they can have continuous movement just like this the rest of the week. Not just have one day that's 13% or 15% or whatever. I want all of these days to have a really decent percent gain. So yeah, I think AMC overall looked good, had a high of $11.25, had a low of $9.72, mainly uphill, did not have that really, really big decrease. Let's cross our fingers, because the market's still open and we also have the after hours market to worry about. But either way, had a very, very solid day today, and we're looking to push above $12 tomorrow, $13 tomorrow, and maybe even see those skyrocket days to where we can push $15, $20. That would be amazing. So yeah, that's my breakdown of what AMC did today. We didn't really see them make too many bad moves today. No large decreases, and like I said, let's cross our fingers a little bit. So let me know what you think about AMC. Do you believe that we're going to see that $15 mark this week? Because I could say that, yeah, we could, but every time I say it, they always hit us with a bunch of manipulation before we can get to a point to where, we're actually seeing some positive moves, right? So let me know what you're thinking about AMC. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure that you get your free stocks with Webull down below. Don't forget to check out some of the links down below. That does help out the channel a bunch. Seriously, all you have to do in order to sign up for the Discord group is click the link. It is $5, and then you could sign up for that Discord group. And there's 2 other levels to that. If you wanted to join Patreon, I do Carl's calls, I do weekly dividends, weekly day trades, swing trades, depending on which one I want to go through. And then also, I added another tier to where I will go through different books that I recommend and other people recommend as well. If we want to go through and see what people think, whether it's How to Day Trade for a Living by Andrew Aziz, or How to Day Trade for a Living Advanced Techniques, swing trading books, and just investment books in general. Let me know what you think about that idea, because I did offer the program. Now it is priced higher than the other ones just because it creates a lot of time to do those, because I'm going to have to dedicate at least 20 minutes per chapter towards these. It looks like that's going to be where the bar is set. So yeah, let me know what you think about that, but make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and catch you guys in the next video.